What is up, guys? This is the Otterbox Show. Sorry for the lack of, posts. We've been really busy over the past 2 weeks, and we're gonna make a video today about a pretty funny story. It was a lunch story. In high school we had like a really close group of friends, I want to say, and we'd sit together every day at lunch and just talk about random topics, whether it's political debates, about sports, just different things in general. And sometimes these topics got pretty controversial, and so this one day we were talking about the whole Bruce Jenner to Caitlyn Jenner thing, and like the whole idea behind gender change. And one of the guys that sits at our table, he has really strong opinions about everything. And in this particular case, he was not having it. Like, he was not having it at all. So basically what happened was, like, these girls behind us were very pro, gender change, like all that, and we didn't really realize it. So he was speaking really loudly about this, and I guess it offended them because one of them even came over and like sat herself down at our table and started lecturing us about how we're like indecent people and we need to like accept others and everything. So, and it was kind of ridiculous how she came about it, but it was whatever. So that was that, and we were kind of over it, and a couple days passed. But then, like, the topic came back up. It wasn't over. And, we kept debating it a little bit. The table was kind of split. And the same girls were sitting behind us this particular day. And I guess we were just a little bit too loud because, like, almost halfway through lunch, they all just stood up and walked out of the lunchroom. Like, they were completely offended by whatever we were saying. Wasn't me in particular, like it was just a couple of the guys sitting there who I guess completely offended them. And like, so they get up, and then my one friend who has these strong opinions in particular, he just said flat out, "Wow, those girls behind us," and I quote him, he says, "Those girls behind us are a bunch of dykes." And like, he says this not realizing that there's still one girl sitting directly behind him. And he said that extremely loud. Like, you could have heard it across the lunchroom. So the entire table starts just cracking up. It was the funniest thing I think I've heard in high school. It was one of the greatest experiences. I was laughing so hard. Like, tears were flowing. That's how hard I was laughing. So it was a really funny experience. And so yeah, she kind of heard that and got up and left immediately. And yeah, for the rest of the year they did not sit back down in the same table. They stayed far clear. But yeah, I'd share you that story about a pretty funny experience at lunch. So check back, and I'm thinking, this is the Otterbox Show, and we do these funny stories about our life, but we're thinking about also doing some recent news debates about issues going on in our world. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. So thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Otterbox Club out.
It's T-Spawn. He's out.
Yeah, I'll wait for you, Blue.